Good morning, good Chassidus. It is Lamed Shvat, Rosh Chodesh Adar, Aleph, Tovshin Ayin Dalet. We're in Teres Menachem, Sefer HaMamorim, Tovshin Yud Aleph, Tovshin Yud Beis, in the Mamar of Purim, Tovshin Yud Beis, Layehudim Hoysa Eira, and we are up to page Reish Lamed,
Ella.
at the bottom of the page, the last line of the page, by the word Ella. The Rebbe is explaining Seder Ishtalshalus. Seder Ishtalshalus is made up of 4 parts: Atzilus, Bria, Yetzira, and Asiya, as denoted in the pasuk, in the verse. From Yeshaya. Everything that is called with my name and for my honor, I have created it, I have formed it, and I have made it. But also Yitzartiv and Asisiv is a reference to the 3 worlds of Bri, Yetzira, and Asiya. Bri and Yetzira in one bracket, and concerning Asiya it says Af Asisiv. I also created it because it's in a separate bracket. Although part of Seder Shtalshalos there is a leap, in the sense that in Asiya Hagashmis, in the physical Asiya, there is physical creation, which is a leap to the spiritual realms that precede it. And then the Rebbe began to explain Atzilus. What is Atzilus? Morning, good Chodesh. Atzilus, the Rebbe explains, is the intermediary or the means by which you get from Hashem's oneness, the oneness of Ein Sof, to creation as we know it, where there are a multitude of creatures. How do you get from the true oneness of Hashem to creation of multitude, separation, division, and so many creatures and creations? So Hashem, for that purpose, made an intermediary, a means, a device, as it were, spiritual device. And it's that means by which the transformation takes place, where you get from the state of Hashem's oneness to the state of creation of multitude. That's what we're discussing now. And the Rebbe is explaining that Atzilus is that memutza, that intermediary, that means. But the Rebbe explains that it's not that the means is relative in a close relationship with Hashem, meaning to say that it's a gradual process. The Rebbe says no. Atzilus, the distance between Atzilus, the realm of Atzilus, and Ein Sof and Hashem, is equal to the distance between Asiya Hagashmis, between the lowest form of creation, and Hashem. So in what way is it an intermediary? So that's what we're up to. Ella, Masha ha'esasfiris, bottom of page Reish Lamed. Masha ha'esasfiris nikroim b'shem memutza. Why are these 10 divine attributes of Atzilus called the memutza, the intermediary? It's merely because of the fact, it's only because of the fact that they are the means, the top of page Reish Lamed Aleph. Shal yodom yochel listimshich me'ha'achtas ha'mitis beribo ilmis t'seder shtalshlus. Through whom there could be drawn down, it's drawn down from Hashem's true oneness to the multitude of worlds of the chain order of creation. So in that sense, it's a means. In that sense, it's an intermediary. It's an intermediary in the sense it's a means, in the sense that it allows for the transition to take place from Hashem's oneness to say that Ishtalshal is the chain order of creation and creation in multitude. But in terms of relationship to Hashem, Hashem is so infinitely and vastly greater than beyond everything that Atzilus and Asiya are equally distant from Him. That's the paradoxical makeup, as it were, of Atzilus. This is the meaning of the verse, everything that is called with my name and for my honor, etc. Ki ha'atzalas olam ha'atzilus eina ela b'shvil, eina ela kadeshi yememutze Shetia is havas el misbia. Berosiv yitzartiv af asisiv. This is the meaning of the verse. Everything that is called with my name and for my honor I have made, I have formed, and I have created, I have made, and I have formed. What does that mean? Because the fact that the world of emanation was emanated, that Hashem caused the world of emanation to be emanated, is not for the purpose of that world itself. It's not for the ultimate purpose is not Atzilus, but rather it is only for the purpose for the purpose of it acting as the means through which the creation of the realms of Bri Yitzir Asiyah should come into being. V'tachlis b'riyosam, and in turn, what is the ultimate purpose of the creation of these three realms? Hi b'shvil ha'adam, is for the purpose of man. That's the punchline. As the verse states in Yeshaya, I have made the earth and I have created man upon it. What does that mean? I've made man, I've put man, I created man on earth so that he should fulfill the 613 commandments of the Torah. Shezehu barasi, which is denoted in the word barasi, I've created, because the numerical value, the numerical value of barasi equals 613, referring to the 613 mitzvahs. So what's the punch? What's the bottom line? Moving from this is understood. That all these levels of the realm of Asiyah, the lowest realm, the realm of Yetzirah and the realm of Bria, and even the realm of, which is denoted in the first part of the pasuk, which is Atzilus, since they are only intermediaries and means, so that for the ultimate purpose there should be a man upon earth, Borosi, that I've created, which is the numerical value of 613. In other words, from man, the ultimate purpose of all of creation, of all of the realms, the highest and the lowest, is for the purpose of man to be on earth and to fulfill Hashem's mitzvahs. Therefore, this is the bottom line, the condition and the situation of the entire chain order of creation, from the highest of all levels to the end of all levels, are dependent on man's actions down here below in this physical realm. They depend on the situation, on the manner in which man's condition and situation is in the sphere of Borosi, meaning what? The numerical value of Borosi, in the sphere of man's fulfillment of mitzvahs. Believing that Torah became a mitzvah, it all depends on what is the situation of man's learning Torah and the fulfillment of mitzvahs. That's the bottom line of this whole long interlude that the Rebbe gives into the description of Seder Shtalshalos to ultimately come to the bottom line that notwithstanding all these great manifestations and revelations and creations and so on and so forth, it's all for the purpose of what? And it's all dependent on what? On man and how man serves Hashem. Should we carry on or should we stop here?